Hi, Steve and Caleb from Brownells, and we have an exciting announcement for you today. Caleb, take it away.
Yes, we do, Steve. So at the end of August, we're going to be hosting a competition called Gunfighter Gauntlet at our range here at our Big Spring shooting complex. That's in Searsboro, Iowa, which is, it's right down the road from where we are now. And it's pretty much open for everybody. This is a competition, but it's for a lot of different types of shooters, Steve. So what it is, it's a two-gun competition, rifle and pistol. Rifles have to be in rifle calibers. Pistols have to be in pistol calibers, traditional pistol calibers like 9, 40, 45, whatever. And there are different divisions. Now, this competition, it is physical, but it's like basic physical fitness type stuff. So it's nothing like super over the top. But the shooting, however, is going to be a bit challenging. With that being said, new shooters will be able to compete just fine. They'll be able to get through it, all right? And that's kind of what it was designed for.
Okay.
So, like the range officers and the guys putting it on, they're an external. I want to say like they're external guys. They're not like Brownells employees that are doing it.
I see.
But at this point, we've worked with them before. They're still part of the Brownells family, I would say.
Yeah.
Super cool guys that are putting it on, and very welcoming and willing to work with new shooters. All the range officers are. So don't be like timid about joining because you're a new shooter. That's perfectly okay. Now, with that being said, safety first. It's be a new shooter, but don't get offended when they make safety corrections if they need to. Just be safety minded. And let's kind of jump into the divisions. There's a bunch of different divisions you can shoot in. First division being Gunfighter. This is the one that's more for everybody, I would say.
Okay.
Especially the new shooter. If you're a new shooter, listen to this one. So, Gunfighter 2-gun. You're going to have rifle and handgun. Your rifle can be pretty much, I would say AR-15. Go with AR-15. And you can't have a bipod in this division. And you can only have one optic, but a red dot and magnifier count as one optic, not two optics like a lot of other competitions. And I should have said before, all these divisions are not nearly as nitpicky as a lot of other competitions, so that's nice. So that's really the main thing you need to know for rifle. Has to be in traditional caliber, 30 round magazine, one optic, no bipod. And that's pretty much it.
What kind of ranges we talking about on the course of fire?
So our range goes all the way out to 500 meters. I don't think we'll be shooting that far, but be prepared to maybe engage a target close to that.
All right.
It can get a little. It may get a little crazy.
Yeah.
Handguns for that same division, Gunfighter. It's going to be more of your traditional like basic handgun. The magazine doesn't really matter what capacity the magazine is as long as it's a flush fit. You can't have a muzzle device on there. And you can have one optic on your handgun. So for that division. So Gunfighter division is going to be your basic like off-the-shelf gun that you can just buy anywhere. You don't have to worry about like competing against a bunch of guys that have all these tricked out pistols in that division. Now, moving on to the other division, my favorite division, Armored Core.
Oh boy.
All right. Armored Core, there's less restrictions on the firearms, but you got to wear armor. You don't have to wear a helmet, but you do need a plate carrier. So that's going to be for the more prepared gun owner, if you will. And for that, traditional rifle caliber, a lot less restrictions pretty much everywhere else. So you can run a bunch of equipment. However, you have to keep that equipment on throughout all of it. You can't
that's fair.
Pull stuff off at different stages. So whatever you start with is what you have to finish with. Same thing for handguns. You can run multiple optics. You can run a muzzle device. You can run extended magazines. So it still just has to be in a traditional pistol caliber. So a lot less restrictions on that one, but again, you have to wear armor. All right. Now, let's talk about irons only, Steve.
Oh, that's where it's at.
Hey,
that's where it's at.
I knew he'd perk up on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, these last two divisions are for you. Irons only is exactly what it sounds like. As for more of your retro guys out there, okay, iron sights only. No restrictions as far as armor and gear and stuff like that go. You just have to use a rifle and handgun with iron sights, traditional calibers. 30 round magazine for rifle, flush whatever magazine for handgun. And all of I'm saying a lot of stuff here. All of this is on the website that we'll link below, the practice course stuff. And then they don't make them like they used to.
That's for sure.
Hey, that's a fact, and it's a division. This one's going to be anything 1946 and prior. So your old school stuff.
That's right.
It can be replicas. You can use replicas of stuff that was made then. It just has to be like it would have came from the factory. Same thing for optics. Like if you wanted to shoot a M1 Garand with an optic, it has to be the traditional Garand.
Oh, the sniper version?
Yeah, it has to be
M1D.
that. It can be a replica of that, but it has to be that. You can't put like a Night Force ATAC or something on there.
No.
And same thing with handguns. Like if I were shooting that, I'd probably just use my Browning high power.
Right.
Mine's a Mark 1 Inglis, so it's an oldie.
Boy, that'd be a good division for the Swedish Mausers.
Ooh, that'd be a really good one. That'd be cool.
Right. Or an AG-42 if you got a Swede semi-auto.
Yeah, Steve, man. I hope to see some cool stuff out there. So if that's a division that interests you, check it out. Let's talk about, real quick, prize tables and stuff.
Okay.
Prizes.
I'm interested in that.
So, let me hit you with the entrance fee. Entrance fee is only $200. If you look at similar competitions, that's extremely affordable. The guys putting this on, they wanted to keep it affordable for everybody. They want the average Joe to be able to come out there and shoot. And I hope to definitely see you out there. As far as prizes go, the prize table is going to be a random draw. So that's the kind of key. And the reason, I know some of you are hearing that and you're like, man, that's dumb. Physical trophies will go to the best competitors, but the actual prize table itself, random draw. Reason is because when you don't do a random draw, you get like some crazy hardcore people that come just to beat the crap out of everybody, win those prizes and leave, and it doesn't reinforce that like camaraderie and the good type of competitiveness that we're going for here. So it's almost like, I say it's a competition. It's a competition, but it's more of like just a big range day for like-minded people as well,
Cool.
So, yeah, that is the Gunfighter Gauntlet. And what we'll do from here, we'll actually, if you're like, man, I still don't understand, I don't know what to expect. All the stages are modeled after like historical things, like Remagen. You're gonna have to like shoot off of rooftops and disarm fake explosives and stuff. That's an example of what you may run into. Different video game type stuff, movie type stuff. The courses are designed around all of these things in mind. So, that's to keep it fun and interesting. So
sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and if you're still on the fence about it, like, man, I kind of want to, but why would I? It's a good excuse to, if you're not in shape right now, it's a good excuse to get back in shape. It's a good excuse to get out there and do some training. Competitions are great for that, especially competitions like this. So.
And get out that old Garand or 03 Springfield or something like that.
Yeah.
Get it out of the closet and get it up to the range.
I mean, this is a great excuse for it, and it's a good excuse to show it off too. If you got something sitting in the safe you want somebody to see, bring it on out and shoot with it.
Yeah, if you got a Johnson rifle you want to bring out, or an STG-44 copy, wouldn't that be cool?
Listen, if you got it, you better bring it.
Yeah.
Because I want to see it.
Bring it.
Yeah, I want to get excited over it. So.
And maybe some P38s and some Radams and some interesting pistols.
P38 pistol, yeah. Immediately my mind went to P38, like the fighter.
Oh,
that'd be cool if we got some flyovers or something. I don't know. Anywho,
you
whatever.
should get extra points if you bring a broom handle Mauser and stripper clips, I think.
Yeah, you get extra points from
Definitely.
Steve for sure. So,
It means nothing.
yeah, well, the points are there, but they just don't matter. Is that
Right.
what you're saying? Yeah,
Right.
okay. They matter to me.
All right.
All right.
And when is this again?
End of August.
End of August.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll link stuff down below for you to do some more research on it. So what we're actually going to do from here is we're going to set up a course and run it on camera, and we'll post that video in the near future, just so you can kind of see what to expect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
Be there, be square. Just be there.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more info on the Gunfighter Gauntlet.
The Gunfighter Gauntlet.
Thanks again.